मुंबई में हुए ऐतिहासिक 10वें संस्करण की सफलता के बाद जायंट्स पिंकाथन ने 8 मार्च 2026 को जवाहरलाल नेहरू स्टेडियम में अपने 8वें संस्करण के साथ दिल्ली में भव्य वापसी की घोषणा की है। हयात रिजेंसी दिल्ली में हुए कार्यक्रम में इसकी जानकारी दी गई, जो पिंकाथन के 2025-26 सीजन के निरंतर विस्तार और महिलाओं की भागीदारी के नए आयामों को दर्शाता है।
And we came to Delhi for the first time in 2013. We had distances of 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and 10 kilometers. And the event was started primarily to encourage women who were not taking care of themselves, not taking care of their health, not taking care of their fitness, because, of course, इतने responsibilities होते हैं महिलाओं के, families भी होती हैं, jobs होते हैं, businesses होते हैं, and the last person to get any kind of attention is the woman herself. So we wanted to change that perspective and we said कि अगर आपको 100% अपने family को देना है, 100% अपने job को देना है, 100% अपने business को देना है, तो आपको 100% पहले बनना होगा. You don't want to give less than 100%. And to give 100%, to become 100%, you need to give that little bit of time to yourself. थोड़ा सा समय अपने लिए निकालना बहुत जरूरी होता है. थोड़ा सा समय. I mean, to give you my own example, लोग समझते हैं कि मैं बहुत फिट हूँ और हूँ बहुत फिट हूँ, काफी फिट हूँ. But I exercise about 10 minutes every day. मैं कभी जिम नहीं जाता, मैं जिम नहीं गया. It's very fluid. जैसे मुझे समय मिलता है, वो समय का मैं उपयोग करता हूँ. And that is something I like to tell people who say that we have no time. And I think women are the busiest of all. कि घर का भी देखना पड़ता है, बाहर जॉब का देखना पड़ता है, बिजनेस का देखना पड़ता है, हर चीज में उनका टाइम जाता है. And it's very important that they take out some time for themselves. तो हमने 3 kilometers के साथ शुरुआत की, क्योंकि अगर बोलेंगे कि 10 करो, तो anybody would say that 10 kilometer कैसे हो सकता है? It's too much, right? For the first time. So we started with the 3 kilometer, and the 5 kilometer, and the 10 kilometer. कि इसके साथ शुरुआत करो, walking, running, jogging, जो भी आपसे होता है. And then we found कि there were a lot of reasons why women were not participating. कि मैं तो shorts नहीं पहन सकती, tights नहीं पहन सकती, मैं तो सिर्फ साड़ी में comfortable हूँ. And we made it easy for them to participate in sari. We were one of the first events, or maybe the first event, to start sari runs across the country, to make it easier. Then another thing was, I just had a baby, I need to stay at home, my baby needs me, and we started baby wearing mothers coming to Pinkathon. We were the first event to create a breastfeeding zone in the event, so that breastfeeding mothers could participate. Or again, they're participating in big numbers. So like this, we started many initiatives within the event कि no woman should feel left behind. कि मैं इस कारण से नहीं आ सकती, या मैं इस कारण से exercise नहीं कर सकती, या दौड़ नहीं सकती. We try to address every single one of those issues. But I'm very happy to say, जिन्होंने 3 किलोमीटर के साथ शुरुआत की, फिर वो 5 किलोमीटर पे गए, फिर वो 10 किलोमीटर पे गए, and eventually they started asking कि इसके आगे हम क्या कर सकते हैं. And just after the pandemic, when we came back, of course, Mumbai में पहले edition after the pandemic, we started under Ankita Kumar's guidance, who is now Ironman, of course. We started the 50 kilometer, 75 kilometer, and 100 kilometer categories. And again, according to me, in India, it's the only event that goes from the beginner level 3 kilometer to the ultra level 100 kilometer running event. And incredibly, इतना अच्छा response आया in Mumbai in December, पिछले महीने में, the oldest woman to do the 100 kilometers was 68. She started with 3 kilometers at the Pinkathon. उन्होंने पिंकाथॉन में शुरुआत की 3 किलोमीटर वॉक के साथ और अभी वो 100 किलोमीटर दौड़ सकती है within 24 hours. The oldest woman to do the 50 kilometers was 76. So this is the kind of inspiring story that we want to tell everyone.
The Invincible Women Run. It was inspired by as Milind already said, it was inspired by the women of Pinkathon. The kind of stories that we saw over a period of time. People started running 3 kilometers and they aspired to run more and more. They aspired to do ultras. So it is not always possible for a woman to leave the house and travel to a different city, because we did have the city to city run. But it's not always feasible for each one of us to leave the house and our home, our families, to go to a different city and do a long distance run. So during the pandemic, we decided, why not create a space where women would be more comfortable being at home, but also being able to do an ultra in the city itself. Since they want to do more, because now we have come from 3 kilometers to 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, to running even a marathon. Now we want to explore more. So we said, let's create a space for women where they feel comfortable and safe enough to run through the night, because for 100 kilometers, we give you 24 hours cover. For 50 kilometers, 12 hours, and for 75 kilometers, you get 18 hours. So when the cutoffs are that easy, it also inspires women to they aspire to be able to do more. So it happened. The first edition, we saw quite a few women coming out and saying, I'm going to be able to do 50 kilometers, I'm going to be able to do 100 kilometers. But the second edition, we saw a growth almost twice as much the first. And it was so incredible to see that, women inspiring other women. It's not the athletes, you see, athletes are, they're training since they're children, they're going to be able to do something amazing. That's great. They're doing, their entire life is dedicated to a particular sport. That's amazing. But what happens to the women who are working, who are taking care of their families, who are taking care of each aspect, right, in their homes? So what happens to that woman who wants to do something more beyond the mundane things in life? So this was so incredible to see that so many women inspired the other women to come out, to explore more, to see that they can go beyond. And the ultra is about going beyond, any ultra that you do. And anybody who has run, they realize how easy it is to do a 50 kilometers in 12 hours and 100 kilometers in 24 hours. They'll be able to do it because the mental ability as a woman we have, the resilience that we have, is so incredibly powerful. Any woman here who has gone through their life, right, I'm sure they understand how incredibly resilient we are. And anybody who has started to do anything, I'm sure they have gone through obstacles, they have risen above every obstacle that they have faced, and today they are here in this room. And anybody who's not here, I want to say that please come on 7th of March and 8th of March, come and be a part of it and see the change, be a part of the change. I have been a part of this change. I started my running journey with Pinkathon in 2015 with the 10 kilometers, and now I do different Ironmans in different countries. So I think it's a journey. It's a journey for all of us, and to be able to explore that within us, we have to inspire each other. We have to come out and speak about it. We have to show that we are capable of doing it. And the only way that's going to happen if we stand by with each other, stand by each other while we are doing so, and support each other while trying to achieve something great.
Amazed at this enthusiasm which I see across all of you. I was just wondering when I was listening to you that 3 kilometers then 10 and then 15 and 100 also. This, I can't even imagine somebody running for 100 kilometers and that to women. I think it is. Women are the ones who don't look after themselves.
But I'll tell you,
I think it
most
is.
people will say this because they have not seen you.
So I think, and then you talked about a woman carrying babies and then they're breastfeeding also and they're running also. This is something we were not able to imagine. So I see a lot of patients, and I will tell you that women don't take care of themselves. It is so very true. And it's very disheartening to see that. We see patients who come up and they say that, we didn't disclose our cancer because we were thinking that our son is going through an exam, so I thought that we'll get disturbed. So many stories. There's immense number of stories. So I think this is so very important. When you run, when you exercise, you're taking care of yourself. And that's exactly what we quote just now. That when you're taking care of yourself, your body gives you the signals and you pick up those signals. And this very test, 2 heart, 3 minute, every one, and एक आसान सा test, is basically telling you about cell breast examination. If a woman does cell breast examination every month, month on month, I think it tells you and it picks up cancers at a much early stage as compared to when you are not aware of it. And I'll give you a very small statistic that with every centimeter increase in the breast cancer size, your survival dips by 8%. The average size of a cancer detected in America is about 1 centimeter, and the average size increases to almost 4 to 5 centimeters when we come to this part of the world. So you can imagine that the survival drops down. The treatment becomes more toxic as the size increases or the stage increases. The results become lesser. So cell breast examination is very, very important from doctor's perspective, from an oncologist's perspective. It is so very important that women does cell breast examination because that brings them the awareness about themselves. Not only this, I think it also helps to detect many other diseases much in time. And this is a very simple, cost-effective manner by which you can detect cancer and bring it to the notice of an oncologist or a doctor for that matter. So I think combining the two things, we always hear that an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So prevention, exercising, running is for prevention, but early detection is also equally important. And if you early detect in a country like ours, where it is a cost-restrained or a resource-restrained country, I think early detection can serve so many more. And we know that breast cancer is on the increase, and our cancer incidence is increasing as far as breast cancer is concerned. So prevention is definitely important, but early detection is also as important as prevention. So this is the message of the Zydus Pinkathon, and I hope that from my side, best wishes to all of you. And keep running, keep exercising, stay fit, stay healthy.
से मैं शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ कि यहाँ पे मुझे बुलाया गया है मेरी सब की तरफ से एंड पिंकाथॉन इनविजिबल रूम की तरफ से। मैं 2015 से पिंकाथॉन के साथ जुड़ी हुई हूँ। मैं 100% विजुअली चैलेंज्ड हूँ एंड मेरी जर्नी हुई है 2015 से 10 किलोमीटर से। बेसिकली मैं एथलीट हूँ एंड 2010 के बाद मेरी जो विजन है पूरी तरह से लॉस हो गई थी। उसके बाद ही मैं पिंकाथॉन से जुड़ के एक एथलीट बनी हूँ क्योंकि मैंने रनिंग से स्टार्ट किया एंड फिटनेस तो ये मेरे पहले से ही था कि मैं बचपन से एक क्रेजी थी स्पोर्ट के लिए और देखा जाए तो आई लॉस ऑफ माय विजन मुझे पिंकाथॉन ने अपने पैरों पे खड़ा किया पहली बार, तो उसके लिए जोरदार तालियां हो गया। जब मैंने 10 किलोमीटर रन किया 2015 में मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ा। अगेन मैं वीआई कैटेगरी में जो भी ओलंपिक्स गेम होते हैं पैरालंपिक्स गेम उसमें उतरी और आज 2 टाइम्स इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर हूँ पैरालंपिक गेम गोलबॉल की। एंड मैं जस्ट अभी पटना से आई हूँ एज अ कोच गई हूँ महाराष्ट्र टीम लेके वहां से मुंबई से एंड पटना से दिल्ली यहाँ पे सफर करके हूँ आप सबको मिलने कि हम घर पे रह के भी अपने लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं। काम बहुत सारे होते हैं, मेरी भी फैमिली है, मैं भी ऑफिस संभालती हूँ, मैं एसोसिएशन संभालती हूँ, मैं काउंसलिंग करती हूँ, काफी सारी चीजें करती हूँ, कुकिंग करती हूँ, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। पर मैं स्पेशल टाइम अपने फिटनेस के लिए जरूर निकालती हूँ क्योंकि हमारे पास अपना फिटनेस होना जरूरी है। उससे अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ एंड फिजिकल हेल्थ ये मेंटेन कर सकते हैं हम लोग। तो सब यहाँ पे जो भी बैठे हैं मैं उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि शॉर्ट रन से स्टार्ट कीजिए 3 किलोमीटर से। हमने भी सबसे पहले 2015 में मैंने 50 गर्ल्स को उतारा था पिंकाथॉन के लिए और इस साल 21 दिसंबर को 150 से ज्यादा गर्ल्स हुई थी जो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में रिकॉर्ड हुआ है। और आज मुझे इतने कॉल आ रहे हैं कि मैम हम अगले साल 500 गर्ल्स मिलके आपका इवेंट बड़ा करवाएंगे। हमें पिंकाथॉन को स्प्रेड करना है, कोऑर्डिनेट करना है VI गर्ल्स को एंड आप जैसे साइटेड पीपल्स को। रन करने के लिए कोई भी हमें डिसेबिलिटी हो, किसी प्रकार की मल्टीपल डिसेबिलिटी हो, किसी प्रकार की हो, ये बैरियर नहीं बन सकती, ना हमारे बीच में ब्रेकर बन सकता है। बस मन में विश्वास होना चाहिए और हम कुछ कर दिखाएं। ये हमने ठान लिया तो हम दुनिया को सब कुछ करके दिखा सकते हैं। बस यू शुड स्टार्ट स्मॉल वॉक फ्रॉम 3 किलोमीटर, और ये 3 किलोमीटर कब 30 बन जाएगा, कब 50 बन जाएगा। और आज मैंने टास्क लिया है 50 किलोमीटर का और मैं वो करके दिखाऊंगी।
पिंकाथॉन में भाग लीजिए and you will be part of a community. Then you will make friends in that community and they will all start to take care of you, because that's what women do. They take care of each other. And this is something that's very, very important.
I am Ritu. I am 53 years old. I am naval officer's wife. My husband is Sunil Thanda. He is a ultra marathon runner. So he motivated only me to run. So in 2014 I joined Pinkathon. उससे पहले मैं just 10 किलोमीटर और 20 किलोमीटर रन करती थी. After joining Pinkathon, I started long distance running. Then I started 21. Then I did Bombay to Pune. Then I did Vrindavan to Delhi with Pinkathon only. So मुझे लगता है कि लेडी को खुद की हेल्थ का केयर करना चाहिए. Then you can take care of your family. We have 2 daughters. So मैं और मेरे हस्बैंड रन करते हैं तो वो भी हमें देख के इंस्पायर होती हैं. एल्डर वन इज हियर. वो भी पिंकाथॉन एंड बेबी मैराथन में आते हैं बिकॉज वी रन सो दे आल्सो डू ऑल दिस थिंग. सो मॉर्निंग में मैं अपने लिए खुद टाइम निकालती हूँ. अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठ के मैं पहले अपने लिए रन करती हूँ. एवरी डे आई गो फॉर रन. मे बी 10 किलोमीटर 5 किलोमीटर बट आई गो. आफ्टर दैट आई टेक केयर ऑफ जो भी हम लोग खाते हैं उस पर मैं फोकस करती हूँ कि मेरी फैमिली को खाने में क्या मिल जाए. That's all. I take care of my run and physical fitness so that अगर मैं फिट रहूँगी तो मैं अपनी फैमिली का केयर कर पाती हूँ.
I'm Commander Priya Khurana, a naval veteran. I've put in 22 years of commissioned service in Indian Navy. And as Melinda said that I started my running journey. I've been an active student in my childhood days also, in my school days also. And उसके बाद life happened. I almost quit sports and then joined Navy. In Navy, I did all kind of adventure sports, river rafting, you name it, I did it. Trekking, then skydiving. I became a solo certified skydiver. For a brief period, I was captain of the women's skydiving team in Indian Navy. I led all-women trek to Pindari Glacier also. So, but all these adventure sports, although I was enjoying, but the real kick I got when I started running. It happened that I went through a small surgery which became worse, and I was in ICU. So while in ICU, I thought ki okay, let me come out of ICU, then I'll run. Maybe I'll walk my first 3 kilometer or 5 kilometer. In July, I was in ICU. Then in September or October, Pinkathon 3 kilometers in Visakhapatnam happened. Of course, Melinda was there. So that was my first association or first run ever. 3 kilometers or 5 kilometers in Pinkathon. Started from Pinkathon, immediately Vizag Navy Marathon happened. There also I did 5 kilometers. And it gave me so much me time, so much introspection time. I got to know, I got with myself, and it was a different journey altogether. And I've always believed that fitness is a journey. It's not a destination. Like we say, there is no escalator to success, but only steps. So fitness is also means you have to take the step every day. Each step has to be of hard work, dedication, perseverance, consistency, you name it. Physically, you have to be consistent. Take out, I always believe that it's a duty to take care of our body. जैसे ऑलरेडी आरती मैम और रितु मैम ने बोला कि आप करोगे, आपको प्रायोरिटाइज करना है आपकी है, तो बाकी के सब फैमिली मेंबर्स फिर आपके उसमें मतलब कि दे विल ऑलवेज सपोर्ट यू। आई हैव बीन ऑलवेज लकी दैट माय फैमिली ऑलवेज सपोर्ट्स मी, माय किड्स, माय मदर इन लॉ, माय हस्बैंड, दे नो कि किसको 1 घंटा रन में जाना है तो जाना है, तो बाकी सारे काम उस हिसाब से चैनलाइज हो जाते हैं। So I would urge you all ladies especially, that of course many are ambassadors and already fitness enthusiasts, influencers I see here. So maybe chota mo badi baat, but yes, you have to take out time for yourself every day, and it's a journey. It's not a destination. कि आज कर लिया 10 किलोमीटर तो खत्म नहीं होगा. You have to be consistent. And इतना अच्छा लगता है वर्कआउट के बाद, एडिक्शन हो जाती है, मतलब कुछ भी और मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग, कुछ भी मूवीज, कुछ भी शॉपिंग आपको उतना प्लेजर नहीं देगा जितना एक रन या वर्कआउट के बाद देगा। मतलब many would agree with this. It's a proud moment for me to be here and to be a brand mascot for 100 years. Looking forward to
years
it.
ago, there was a tsunami that hit East Coast of India. आपको याद होगा, and many women, many families lost everything. Women lost their families, they lost their livelihood. But a group of women got together, a community, and they created this doll called the Tsunami Cup. And इसकी वजह से, इसके जरिए, they put their lives back together again. They created a business out of it. People started buying this doll, and they started making a little bit of money. And this doll is a symbol of resilience and of grit and of the fact that आपको जिंदगी में कुछ नहीं हरा सकता। अगर साहस है तो, अगर सेल्फ बिलीफ है तो, you can handle anything, any obstacle. This is the symbol of that. Every participant gets a Tsunami Ka doll. So now with 3 kilometer first, very, very special category. It's the baby wearing mothers. Baby time.
Like what the skydiving woman said, that it is a privilege to take care of our bodies. It does an amazing thing when you become a mother, when you become pregnant, and you know house a life and you birth another living being. That in itself is something commendable. But I feel like if you're able to still remember that if you are not well, if you are not healthy as a mother, then how can the child be healthy? So obviously being a yoga teacher before getting pregnant, that was already inculcated very much into my routine. I was very, very active all throughout the pregnancy, and even afterwards now, it's a priority for me. Absolutely. If I don't exercise, like everybody in the house knows it because I go insane. So I need my workout to keep my sanity, to keep myself happy, to keep the baby happy, to keep my husband happy, to keep my sasuma happy.
Sasuma better come for you.
Sure, I'll invite her. And also, there is this preconception that
He wants to invite everyone.
Anyway, I also had this idea that after giving birth, my body would be weaker. I would be less. But I find that after having my son, I'm so much stronger. It's incredible. So I also became a mother late. I'm 40 years old and this is my first child. So if there are women out there who are afraid of pregnancy, of the process, of the birthing, don't. These are all wrong notions that have been put in our heads. If people are saying, I'm 35, I can't have a child, that's also wrong. So just keep moving, keep going every day. Even if you have a bad day, you just try again tomorrow. And like Lillian sir said, even 5 minutes. If you can get 5 minutes while he's napping, 5 minutes while he's with a baby, just do it. And do it for yourself and nobody else.
And that is something again we encourage. Every woman needs to understand this. It's not necessary. लोग कहते हैं ठीक है घर पे बैठो, लेकिन नहीं बैठना है. हमको बाहर जाना है and बच्चे को साथ लेके जाना है. And in fact, it is scientifically proven that it is very, very beneficial to the baby कि उनकी भी immunity अच्छी हो जाती है the baby gets stronger, the mother-baby bond gets stronger because the baby is very, very close to the mother. Breastfeeding becomes easier. तो ये सारी चीजें हम इसके जरिए बताना चाहते हैं